Did you kill the Taliban bomb maker?
Yes.
You willingly offered up these details
Right.
at the CIA, right?
That's correct.
And that's where it all started.
Pretty much.
That was former Green Beret Matthew Goldstein back in 2016 in an interview that prompted the Army to reopen an investigation into the 2010 killing of a suspected Taliban bomb maker. Goldstein's now being charged in that man's death. On Sunday, the president called him a military hero, tweeting that he will review the case, a move Matthew's wife, Julie, says is more than welcome. Julie joins us now. Julie, thank you for joining us this morning. America's watching this story, and the president brought a lot of attention to it by tweeting the other day. Here is the tweet. At the request of many, I will be reviewing the case of a U.S. military hero, Major Matt Goldstein, who's charged with murder. He could face the death penalty from our own government after he admitted to killing a terrorist bomb maker while overseas. First, what did your family think when you saw the president step in?
We are happy. We welcome it. If this is what it takes to get this to come to an end, that is wonderful, and we welcome it. If no one in Army leadership is willing to step in after all of this time and do the right thing, and it is up to the president, we thank him, and we thank him for tweeting about it and getting it out there.
There has been criticism of the president since he did say he was going to step in and review this case. Some saying that he may be exerting unlawful command influence. We have heard that from some military experts. However, General Tata has weighed in on this, and he actually wrote an opinion piece published on FoxNews.com. President reviewing case of Green Beret charged with murder. He writes, citizens and soldiers are innocent until proven guilty. It would be the height of irony to deny a combat veteran the constitutional rights that he so bravely fought for. What do you think is going to happen here with your husband?
Well, I couldn't agree more. And from my understanding of the undue command influence kind of problem that is the problem if someone from higher up steps in to the detriment of the soldier. If someone steps in to the benefit of the soldier in a situation like this, then that is not undue command influence. So if the president, as the commander-in-chief, or any of the generals of USASOC would like to step in and do the right thing, that is not considered undue command influence.
That Afghan man died on February 18th, 2010. And Julie, there are so many different narratives about what happened that day. What does your husband want us to know as we continue to follow this story?
I'll just say this. During the Board of Inquiry in which the Army found him, they cleared him of wrongdoing, they actually had the investigator from CID in the Army on the stand who had to admit to putting out the false narrative that has driven this entire thing. This man is not, and I want to get out there what this alleged bomb maker was. He was not alleged. He was not suspected. He was a known enemy combatant. We need to get the vocabulary straight. That's a big problem. He was not a prisoner. He was not a detainee. There's a lot of words going around that do not accurately describe this situation whatsoever, and that's a big part of the problem. And what is good for us is that we do have a transcript with the investigating agent on the stand under oath saying that what he put forth in his narrative was a falsehood. And that has been perpetuated over and over. And the characterization of my husband that is out there is absolutely incongruent with the person he is. This is someone who tells me that I'm intense. This is someone who tells me when someone cuts me off in traffic to bless, not curse, that maybe that person's having a bad day. This is absolutely disgusting how they're portraying him as a cold-blooded murderer. I would also just like to say that this is the army of Manning and Bergdahl. Yeah. And if those are the kinds of people that we want in the Army, that's what we're going to end up with, because who are we going to have in our ranks if this is what we do to our good men? The
Department of Defense says that they're going to respect the integrity of this process and provide updates when appropriate. That's what we've heard from them. The Army's not announced any dates for initial court hearings. Can you give us any update there before we let you go?
As far as I know, they have 120 days to do the the Article 32 hearing. It's good to hear that the Army is going to respect the process, which they have not yet. So that would be fabulous. I would like to put out there a thank you to the United American Patriots and to the International Association of Firefighters for their support, and also to our friend and supporter, Rob Waters. Happy birthday.
All right. Julie Goldstein, our thoughts with your family. I know you've got
Thank you.
A young son at home
Yes.
between the two of you. Thank you very much for coming on the program.
Thank you.
9:30.